I'm Bill Ecker. I'm a State Farm agent in Marion, Illinois. The factors that led me to choose electrical detectives and coming to my house to install my whole house surge protectors was really the education piece that Jason at Electrical Detectives puts out there, not only on Facebook but also the blog that he runs. I'm very sensitive to that. As an insurance agent, we pay out a lot of claims for surges on household electronics, and a whole house surge protector is a great way to eliminate those concerns. So a lot of the preconceived notions, not only that I have, but a lot of policyholders have, is probably a real lack of professionalism among electricians. Will they show up on time? Will the bill be actually what was quoted up front? And I think probably tantamount to everything is, will they finish the job in the time manner that they initially said? And I think that's true for a lot of contractors, but with electricity, people just aren't used to being without electricity on a daily basis. So that's something they want done correctly and done quickly. And I think that's what sets electrical detectives apart. So my perception, even after my work was done at my house, the whole house surge protection, it gives me a lot of peace of mind, so that whenever I do have electrical component fail, I can go right down to my electric panel and see that the two green LED lights are functioning and showing. Jason showed me how that works, and so I can take one look at my surge protector to see that piece of equipment is working properly, and it's probably that printer or that TV that just failed on its own. So it gives a lot of peace of mind. What I like most about working with electrical detectives is they respond not only to text messages, to Facebook, to telephone calls, to email. They've made themselves available whether you want to call in, click in, or just walk in at their place of business. And so I find that they're accessible any way that I want to deal with them and interact with them as a company. They make that available to me as a customer. Among the, I guess, questions, I wouldn't really call them hesitations, that I had before I decided to invest in the whole house surge protection was just a lot of questions that Jason was able to help me straighten out in my mind. How surge protection is maybe different than lightning protection, and do I need both? Those were all questions that he was able to help me iron out. Whenever I do recommend electrical detectives to friends, policyholders, it's easy to recommend them because I know that they're going to take the call promptly or return the call promptly. They're going to schedule the service quickly. They do a really good job up front, kind of setting the expectation with the customer on what to expect, both in when they'll be there, what an initial service charge is going to run, and then after they have had a chance to assess the situation. They give a very detailed estimate on the work that they recommend, and they give choices to the customer as well. They work really hard to work within the budget that customer has. In my business, I talk to my policyholders about, I want to be the best part of your worst day. If your worst day means that a tree crushes your house in the middle of the night, if your house burns down, even though I have 24-hour answering service here, I also give out my personal contact information. That's the same thing that electrical detectives do. And so when someone has the worst part of their day is something electrical has happened to their house, it's always amazing to hear the great stories about how quickly electrical detectives was able to get out there and maybe if it's a temporary fix, if we have widespread damage, it's a temporary fix. If it's a permanent fix, they get that done quickly as well. I'm always amazed at the level of emergency services they provide as well.
Electrical detectives for the safety of your family. Surge protection and certified electricians, 100% satisfaction guaranteed. It's our business to know.